All right, I got 9 Duo fragrances that work great in the fall. Still a little early for fall fragrances as I film this, but I'm getting really excited to start wearing them. So let's get started. Duo's Poseidon Desire 2 is a Venice and Cruise Desert 2 by Xerjoff. You take the Venice DNA and combine it with the fruity, tropical, lactonic mango notes from the Xerjoff, and you get what comes off as like a fruity gourmand scent profile to me. This works in the summer, of course, but I prefer it in like transition seasons like fall and spring because it's so gourmand smelling. Just really works in the fall for me. And this is a really good blend. You did a good job blending these two. Love this one in the fall. Excited to start wearing this one. Zest is Mugler's Ultra Zest, which has been discontinued for quite a while. It's got notes of blood orange, tangerine, ginger, mint, cardamom, coffee, black pepper, tonka bean, patchouli, and vanilla. Pretty familiar with the original, and this is pretty close. It's got good performance. It's bright with those blood orange and tangerine notes. And then it's mixed really nicely with the coffee, patchouli, tonka bean, amen DNA. Love this one. Great in the fall. Oud Portugal is Voyage to Portugal by Creed. It's got notes of bergamot, lavender, cedar, sandalwood, vetiver, and ambergris. It's a spicy, zesty, woody fragrance with some nice lavender mixed in. Really mature and gentlemanly. It's in a class of like oriental woody, I think. Really nice in the cooler weather. Love wearing this one. Works well in the spring too. Honey Glazed Oud is Honey Oud by Montal. It's got notes of honey, oud, cinnamon, amber, vanilla, leather, patchouli, and florals. Mostly you're picking up the honey, leather, and oud, but the florals and ambers, cinnamon, patchouli, and vanilla really help round it out. It's unisex, leaning slightly masculinely. I haven't done a side-by-side with this one, but it's pretty close to the original. I've smelled it and worn it a few times. Performances are really good. Great cold weather scent. Love this one. They did a good job on this one. Duo Caramelized Condensed Milk is a Duo original. It's got notes of steamed white milk, condensed milk, and caramel. It's a slightly feminine leaning gourmand to me. It's really similar to Duo's white milk, but I do pick up the caramel note that does take it off that path slightly. It's really sweet, like lactonic, and does have like a really condensed milk type of note to it, more than a regular milk note. Works really well in the fall. Good job on this one. Poseidon's Madagascar Vanilla Chariot is Parfums de Marley Leighton and Poseidon's Precious Madagascar Vanilla. So that's a Duo original. They took the Venice DNA and added a 30-year-old aged Madagascar vanilla note to it. So with their Venice, it kind of makes it like a pineapple creamsicle version of fruity Venice. And then you take Leighton's fruity vanilla symphony of notes, and you get this really smooth, sexy, fruity, creamy, really nuanced fragrance. It's really well blended. This thing just works in the fall. Great idea and very well blended. Iconic is Andy Warhol by Bond No. 9. It's a discontinued fragrance. It's got notes of bergamot, cypress, plum, jasmine, labdanum, patchouli, rose, agarwood, musk, sandalwood, vanilla, and frankincense. You mostly pick up the plum, frankincense, woods, and patchouli in the beginning. Then as it dries down, you pick up the oud and labdanum. Really nice, well-blended fragrance. Not sure how close the original is. I've never actually smelled the original, but I've smelled a bunch of clones. I have a bunch of clones of it, and this one might be my favorite. It just lasts for a long while, and the plum note's really well done. Great job on this one, too. Imagine the Fire God is LV Imagination and God of Fire by Stefan Humbert Lucas 777. You take the citrus, amber, fresh, spicy green notes from Imagination, and then you mix it with the fruity, sweet, tropical, musky, woody notes of God of Fire, and you get a really nice citrus, fruity, aromatic. The mango note is really popping in this. This is nice on the warmer fall days. Of course, this works good in spring and summer too. These two just go together really good. Great idea, and a really nice job blending them, so not one of them dominates. They're kind of blended together seamlessly. Great job on this one. All right, all these work great in the fall. Duo's got a bunch of great fall fragrances, and these are just a handful of them they got. They got a ton of them. So if you made it this far, like, subscribe, and comment. That helps my algorithm, and I appreciate you guys taking the time to watch.